Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these graphics though. I mean, it looks like something from PS1 era. Is it still like this for you as well?
Well, I mean,
If you
it,
come where I
it
am, what does this little forklift truck look like? Does it? Because it looks like something from Fortnite.
well, no, I mean it's detailed. It's
Oh,
got the
there
weathering
it
and
is.
scratch. Oh,
It just
okay.
yeah, it just did it. It just rendered in, but that took forever.
Yeah.
Oh well, who cares?
Well,
Does it,
I did a bad thing yesterday, Craig.
probably did many bad things.
Yeah,
What's
but
the worst thing you did?
well, yesterday the worst thing I did was bought another headset
So
with.
the one I recommended and I'm wearing right now.
It was not actually because that continually seems to come into stock and then out of stock within the space of days. But I
Because it's
specifically
so
wanted
popular.
a wireless one, so I've gone full
Ooh,
circle again.
Impala. Let's do Impala.
Impala. Okay. Yes, I've gone full circle again and bought myself a more higher end Corsair headset than what I had previously. It's supposed to have a good mic on it. I'm less concerned about the sound quality. I'm more concerned about the microphone. But then I know from the reviews I've read that the headset I've got now is a very good one. I just don't know what. And what after I bought it, I ummed and ahed. I bought it, and then I'm going to conduct a test. I mean, I'm sure tomorrow night we'll do some more of this, where you can see for yourself. But I'm quite concerned that I will perform an audio test beforehand, and I'll do one on this headset, and then I'll do one on on the new one, and it'll sound shit.
Well, maybe they are all very good headsets, and you're just extremely hard to please.
Quite possibly.
Possibly you're
Quite
just an
possibly.
asshole.
I am an asshole. I'm an unpleasant introvert.
Asshole. I've bought Empire of Sin, and that's one of the funny things about the game is when you're fighting the goons in the XCOM style tactical part of the game, all the NPCs or the AI, when they start their turn, they'll always start with saying assholes, and it gets quite amusing after a while because that's all they seem to say. It's constantly assholes, assholes, assholes.
Look at the gams on that asshole.
Yeah, I started reading the reviews after I bought the game, which was probably a little bit silly.
But then
But
that's something I don't like about the kind of modern the way that reviews are everywhere. You know, I'll see a game on Steam, and no longer will I look at it and think, oh, let's have a look at see, this looks interesting. We'll give it a go. Now it's like, right, let's have a look at the reviews, and normally you get a few negative reviews, and it's like, nah, I'm not interested, and I'm put off. And it's like, did you ever play Boiling Point with I think we've talked about this on a previous video, but the fact that Boiling Point was very much a game that was, well, very much ahead of its time. It would be quite generic by today's standards of open world matches and, well, gaming, I suppose, and playing factions off against each other. But that was a buggy mess. That just didn't work too well. But it had a good following because it was a good game. But none of us had reviews where we would just have it torn to shreds before we even saw it.
it's the problem, really, because I actually really enjoy the game. I actually think it's a lot of fun. I've only put 14 hours into it so far, but I was really, really, really enjoying it. And then it has got a lot of bugs, and unfortunately, the bugs were multiplying on top of each other,
Mm.
and it just became completely unplayable. game-breakingly so. It was just, I couldn't actually progress any further because the UI was just cluttered with lots and lots of different other tabs from different screens, and they wouldn't go away. So you just couldn't actually play the game anymore.
There's a level 2 helmet in this little shed if you want it.
I'll have that, yeah. Yeah, it's a damn shame because the review saying there isn't much to it, and yes, it's true, it's a bit shallow in places, but either way, I was enjoying it, and really, what else matters? If you're enjoying something, who gives a fuck?
Exactly, that is the best way of looking at it. I mean, Watchdog Legion, that is quite a simple game, and as I said before, it's environmental.
Is that a pipe bus in front of us?
It looks like it. It's environmental puzzles. It was quite simple to complete. There wasn't much in the way of a challenge in there, but I thoroughly enjoyed playing that game, and you know what? That's actually all that matters generally. Doesn't matter that it was complex, challenging games. You know, a lot of the time, I don't want something that's gonna. I don't want something with boss battles, and that's why when I played Death Stranding, I just put it on easy mode because I thought I don't want to have boss battles where I'm going to have to try and find out the hidden points and do time ducks and things like that. I just want to play the game and experience the story, and I thoroughly enjoyed that game and put something like 80 or 90 hours into it.
Yeah, the other problem with reviews is who you go to see for your reviews, because a lot of these so-called games journalists have their own agendas, and they all just put their bias onto the game, usually not even playing it, you know, properly, because they've already made up their mind this game is shit. Because I mean, I don't know if you've heard, but there's a load of, you know, like the like the Polygon crowd and like the Kotaku crowd, they're already bombing Cyberpunk. It's not even out yet, but they're saying it's an utterly shit game because of their agendas. Because it's transphobic and it's racist and it's naughty and just the simple bullshit. It's nothing to do with the game itself. It's their own personal bias.
Yeah, and I think it's the good and the bad. It's the double-edged sword of so many reviews out there. I mean, it's especially with like YouTubers. You need to find people who play games similar to yourself. In fact, and that's why most of just about all of the YouTubers I follow are only really play games that I play, which is why it's nice to, you know, when you show me something like Big Mooney or somebody who just does something a bit different to what I normally would, and it's quite enjoyable. But I know that if I want to look at a military strategy game or something, if Dash Tactics is playing it, I'll take a look at what he's got and you know, see what he thinks of it. And if he likes it, I'll be like, well, yeah. If he likes it, chances are I probably will too.
Someone might already be here. All the doors are open.
Yeah.
But well, the other thing about Big Mooney, it always is a major advantage to have a grumpy Scottish accent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
It's the same with the Critical Drinker. Do you watch him?
I don't think I've even heard of him actually.
Yeah, he reviews films in a drunken Scottish accent. Well, he is a drunken Scotsman, so it's all good stuff. Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
You're just firing into the darkness, man.
No, there's people down there. I can't hit anything.
Wow. Same thing, yeah, should check out the Critical Drinker. He does film reviews in a angry, drunken Scottish accent. And that's not even the best part. The best part is he does know what he's talking about.
God, there's a proper battle going on down there. Grenades, I've just seen 2 people die down the scope.
Is that Picardo?
Yes.
It is. Robert Picardo at its best. Speaking of which, I was actually watching an episode of Voyager earlier. Simply to waste time. I was was watching Ship in a Bottle.
And which one is that?
That's the one where they send the Doctor back to the Alpha Quadrant onto an NX ship called the Prometheus that can split into 3 parts. That's been taken over by Romulans.
I don't know if I'm. I remember.
It's the first one where they managed to get in contact and let Starfleet know that Voyager is still out there.
Yeah, so that's the one where the Doctor. Well, it's pretty much all about the Doctor, isn't it? And he goes
Yes.
back. Yeah.
And it's got that comedian, I can't remember his name now. Plays the newer version of the emergency medical hologram, but I can't remember his name for the life of me, but he's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, that. I know the episode.
Because I literally had nothing else to do, having 5 days off. But I have been hardcoring Gwent now, though, because I'm trying to get everyone else on the Among Us server to play Gwent. Since I refuse to play Among Us, I'm trying to get them to play my game instead.
Can play with my football, not yours. Yeah. Well, Gwent, I tried it. I just couldn't get my head quite round it.
Well, if you don't really play card games often, I mean, what was that World War II
Well, that
one
was just
we had?
cards.
Cards, yeah.
Yeah, I
We
like
only
that
played that
one.
once or twice, but never really bothered much after that.
Yeah, well, I gave it a go. I enjoyed it. It's just
Not your thing.
no, I've always said I like the card games. I mean, I played the Solitaire Conspiracy. Didn't take long to complete it and go through the missions, but I do like card games.
It's not the same kind of thing though, is it? Like tournament card games where
No.
you're actually playing against other people.
No, that's not what. Yeah, that's not what Solitaire Conspiracy was.
I don't know that one.
It's just Solitaire, but with extra, a few little gimmicks attached to it and a storyline.
Says a lot about you, the lonely man's game.
Yes, very much so. But then again, I've always liked Solitaire because it just reminds me of Windows 95 at school.
Yeah, I've got work to do, but I'm busy playing games.
It's more lunch hours going into the IT room and Chris Yallop going nets on because the teacher had left the router switched on so that we could get onto the internet.
Ah. Reminds me of the college days. I did my BTEC National Diploma in ITA, and the only thing we actually learned was how to network all the computers together so we could play Hexen. That was about the only thing we actually learned. Well, and that wasn't even something the teachers taught us. We figured it out ourselves.
Be careful, I think there might be people in here.
Assholes.
The guy I was shooting at came in here.
I hear nothing. I am nothing.
Yeah, probably going out the other side by now.
Break on through to the other side. Been feeling in a bit of a Vietnam music kind of mood all day. Just never got around to doing it.
Well then indulge yourself.
I will do at some point. Oh, motor bicycles turning up,
And Moto. Hello, Moto.
and it stopped. Hello, Lotto. Pretty close. Who knows?
It's not. I don't like built-up areas. Gives me the willies.
Come on, we've got to go urban commando on people's asses now.
Not Suburban Commando with Hulk Hogan.
Yes, and The Undertaker. What a film. Oh, was that behind us? Where are you? That sounds pretty beefy. Whatever. Oh, there he is. They just got off. They're about 165. That yellow building straight across from us. Don't know if they're going inside it or not. But that's where they parked outside the other side of it. Waiting for them to come through these windows.
I think they might just pop smoke.
You just pop smoke.
No, I think I heard something that sounded like somebody popping smoke.
Oh. Upstairs, this place. Yes, there is. Ooh, can even go higher. Oh, there's already a dead body in here. It's got an SKS. Where's that?
I just saw the gun flashes. Bloody gun. Oh, I got a kill.
Oh, nice.
Blimey, I couldn't even see that guy, just blind fired. He's not gonna enjoy that kill cam.
Fucking hackers. Wasn't even looking at me.
Because I physically couldn't see him. It was like, I don't know whether it's just like the shadow on the window or something, but just fired in his direction and got a kill. But then there's people in that casino with him that he was shooting at.
I don't think one of them would come on the roof. I think they can.
Yeah, they can, but I think they've got to go outside first.
Oh, there is. Yeah, I see a dead. Oh. Oh.
Oh, someone was shooting at me there. I think they might be up on the hill though. Yeah.
Yeah, I see him. I see one of them running at us.
Blimey, that's a hell of a distance to see me. He's got a good scope.
Yeah, he's in that little shed there.
This guy's got a flat cap.
Tuh. Nick it off him.
I've got to sacrifice the. How does that look on me though?
I don't know. I'm busy.
How's my vanity?
I've already seen in a flat cap in real life. It looks just like you. If you look like Mark Strong in a flat cap. Oh, there you are. He's coming towards us now. Oh, that was a good shot.
Where is he now? Ow! This. Oh, what?
Oh! A different guy got me, I think.
I think they were right in front of us.
I want to see who got me, actually, unless it was him that got me with a lucky shot.
I think I got one hit from the guys from afar, then somebody got me with an M4 by the looks of it.
I got hit by a Winchester. Oh, it was them that was coming down I hit him twice.
There was a guy in a casino that got me. Yeah. He could only see my head and he just immediately switched over to his M4, double tapped me in the head and then switched back to something else and off he went. They don't even stick around to see the kill.
Well, the other
They're
guy,
that good.
the guy that got me, like, yeah, it hit with 94, and, you know, when I was looking down his scope, I couldn't see me.